I'm casually on Instagram, it's like this person's gone, this person's gone, and you're like, just the shuffle is like, how are you going to build kind of rapport with fans and that stuff? It feels like it's just so transient. You're going to be more NFL based, where you're more of a fan of a individual player, maybe, and they bounce around. So yeah, it feels like it's that dynamic is going to change a bit. I don't know if Iowa fans are set up to enjoy that new system and then be like,
Right.
hey, we need to pay these kids, and they're kind of like, it just doesn't feel like our fabric to some degree. And like, how do we compete at that point? That's a lot of that stuff. There's been some interesting things, like some of the kids gave their teammates some of it, or they've donated to charity and those things. So I think that part is cool. You're just like, I didn't see that coming, that they were like sharing that kind of generosity piece to it. So yeah, it's been interesting, fascinating to watch. When people have asked me about it, where we were at was probably too far to this side, and where they're at is probably too far to this side. But the best answer I could have come up with would be to have put money into an account and said, okay, for the next 10 or 15 years, you or your family or someone you want to trade this to can go back to school, right? And so it like stays within university, it stays kind of education based and like that. So that would have been an interesting kind of framework for me to think about that terms. I focused on football when I was there. I didn't really have time to focus on both. And then now that either I made it to the NFL or didn't, or whatever it was, then I can go back and be like, okay, I can really dig into my next part of my life and optimize that part.